Hello and welcome to MyFusion Helper. And in this brief video, we're going to show you how to use the Get the Last helper. And we're going to start out by just walking through the application itself and showing you how to configure it. This is one of my favorite helpers. It's something that we pioneered in the industry. Nobody else currently has this and certainly is not doing it. And it's just such a powerful helper. There's all different types of options and configurations on it. It's one of the most frequently used by our power users in MyFusion Helper, and I think you'll really enjoy it as well. So let's take a look at how to set this up. Okay, so here we are in the app, and the first thing that we want to do is select the helper. So again, I just will speed type it, go straight to Get the Last. We'll give it a name. And let's say Get the Last, and perhaps we want to reference the last promo code that was used. So we'll use that as an example here. Now, what I want to show you is that the Get the Last, it automatically, based on the current contact, and remember, as you're moving things through the campaign builder, it's a contact that's moving through. So based on that current contact, it's going to go in and retrieve the last record in any one of the following tables: the last invoice, the last order, the last subscription, the last opportunity, the last credit card, or the last payment. And from that, here's the beauty. When you select one of these, so if we go off the last invoice, now we've got all of the fields available to us. We don't filter things out. We feel like it's, good for you if you have the ability to use whatever you want. So rather than limiting you, we've got everything in here. So in this case, if we wanted to look at the last promo code that was used on the last invoice, we've got that. And then we can then select where we want to put that. If we just want to put it in one of my test fields here, we can do that and stick it in a text field or whatever we want to do. But the point is, from this, we can now do a decision diamond branch and determine which promo code they used. If it was this one, go here. If it was this other one, go somewhere else, right? And this is just a simple example. What I want you to realize is all of the different possibilities here, all the different fields that you can choose. We read in the entire table. So you can look at any of this data and merge it in to any of the custom fields that you need to in order to create a very robust solution. You can look at the last affiliate for a subscription, or the last billing amount, all kinds of stuff here that you can go in between, even looking at the reason it was stopped, or statuses, or start dates, anything that you need here. Opportunity is another very common one, to be able to go look at the last opportunity record. Credit card is very commonly used. When somebody wants to know that the credit card they entered is invalid, for example, then you can send out an email and merge in that credit card information in a secure way, because it's only going to pull up the last four. It's not going to give you the whole card number. So we have lots of different ways of doing dynamic merging off of the last record. Payment information, again, the last payment amount, for example, and be able to merge that in. Very powerful stuff. So let's go back here and make the example the way I started it out, with the promo code, and we'll go ahead and create this helper. So what I want you to do is to just play around with this, because you'll see there's lots of different possibilities when that last Get the Last feature is very useful for you. We can go ahead and copy that, and then just like we would do with anything else, we would just go in here to Infusionsoft and drag over an HTTP post snippet, and then we would give it a proper name, and then just come in here and paste in the value for that link and set it to ready. And that's all you have to do. Remember, there was no need to configure any of these additional parameters. You can just leave those alone. Don't need to change anything there at all, and you are all set. All right, so we've seen how to actually set it up, but let's kind of talk about some of the scenarios and examples where you might want to use this. Now, using the Get the Last helper for retrieving the last order or payment amount is a very common need and necessity that is just not met within the Campaign Builder without using an API function like this. So this is a very common thing to send out to people and alert them to details about their last order. Now, another thing is the last credit card used can be very helpful as well in some of your merging and emails. Being able to get the last promo code that we talked about in the demo here today, and then other things like being able to get the last subscription, the next bill date for their most recent subscription. That is another great merge data field to be used in some of your emails and notifications to your clients. So hopefully we've tickled your imagination with a few different ideas, and that is it for this video in MyFusion Helper.